prediction, risks and calculation for 100% sure win. In this video, I want to teach you how to win 2-0, 2-1 and 2-2 correct score, and win is 100% guarantee if you watch this video to the end and if you use the same calculation I want to use in this video. And we are going to predict leagues that normally play under goal market, and we have Indian League 1, Indian League 2, Swedish Super League, Switzerland Challenge League, Iran Pro League, and many more leagues that normally play under goal market. And all you have to do is to look up to any league and any teams last 5 matches that play correct score such as 1-0, 1-1, 0-0, 2-0, 2-1. Make sure in their last 5 matches they don't play 3 goals. Their opponent doesn't play 3 goals as well. If you see 3-0 or 3-1, that means one team has scored more than 3 goals. You must not predict that particular game for correct score. The teams that you can predict for correct score are teams that can't score 3 goals on their own. They must not score 3 goals on their own, where their opponent must not score 3 goals on their own as well. The least goal they can score is 1 to 2 goals. That is the reason why you need to look up to the teams that normally play 1-0, 0-0, 1-1, 2-1 in their last 5 matches. And right away, using sharpest formula 101, let's do the calculation together. Right away, correct score is either number of goals to be scored in a match by the 2 teams meeting each other. We have half-time correct score and full-time correct score, and in this video I'm going to teach you full-time correct score for 2-0, 2-1 and 2-2. Right now, if you want to work out correct score, go to leagues they normally play draw and under goal market, and let's use Indian League 1 as a case study in this video. On England League 1, we have Coventry City, we have Blackpool, we have Strawberry Town, we have Portsmouth, we have Gilead. These 5 teams normally play under goal market. Now let's use 2 out of them to work out the calculation for correct score in this video. So right away, let's calculate for Strawberry Town versus Bristol Rovers. These 2 things will be the 2 things that we are going to calculate their correct score in this video, and you are going to use this same calculation in any league or any team. No matter the league or teams you want to calculate their correct score, make sure one of them cannot score 3 goals on their own, and in their last 5 matches they don't score 3 or more goals on their own. So not always go to leagues that play under goal market. Now head to head for Bristol Rovers and Strawberry, we have 1-1 in the first time they meet, 1-1 again second time they meet, 2-1 in third time, 4-0 in fourth time, 2-0 in the 5th time. You can see this is a good game. Their head to head shows they can play correct score of 2-0, 2-1 and 2-2 because they play 1-1 2 times in the previous match they meet each other. But before we can determine the particular option out of 2-0, 2-1 or 2-2, before we can predict the particular option, we need to work out the calculation using sharpest formula 101. So right away, looking up to last 5 match table of Strawberry goal is 3 goal and their concede is 2. Bristol Rovers goal is 5 goal and their concede is 7. Now let's look up to Strawberry last 5 matches. Strawberry versus Peterborough, they play 1-0. When Combi versus Strawberry 1-0. Strawberry versus Sutherland 1-0. Strawberry versus Gilliam 1-1. Lincoln City versus Strawberry 0-0. Now looking up to Bristol Rovers last 5 match, Rotherley versus Bristol Rovers, we have 2-1. Bristol Rovers versus Portsmouth, they play 2-2. Bristol Rovers versus Boating, they play 0-2. Doncaster versus Bristol Rovers, they play 2-0. Bristol Rovers versus MK Dons, they play 1-0. Now this is a good game that we can predict their correct score of 2-0, 2-1 and 2-2. So now after knowing their head to head last 5 matches, current form last 5 matches, the next thing is to work out your prediction on the correct score. Now this is where you need to understand most if you want to know how to predict correct score. So now head to head statistic is the first thing you have to know. The head to head statistics is that we have 2 draw, Strawberry win 2, Bristol Rovers win 1. This is where you are going to determine the particular team that can win among the 2 teams meeting each other. Now we have 2 draw out of last 5 matches. Strawberry wins 2, Bristol Rovers wins only 1. 2 draw, Strawberry wins 2 and Bristol Rovers win 1. Now last 5 matches table, Strawberry has 3 goals, 2 concede. Bristol Rovers has 5 goals, 7 concede. Now to current form, Strawberry win, lose, win, draw, draw. Bristol Rovers win, draw, lose, win. Now these 2 teams shows they can play correct score of 2-0, 2-1 and 2-2. But how can we know the particular team that can win? To know the particular team that can win, you need to work out their current form and last 5 matches result. So right now, Strawberry 3 goals, 2 conceded is equal to 1. 3 minus 2 give us 1. Bristol Rovers 5 goals, 7 conceded. 5 minus 7 give us minus 2, which means Strawberry has 1 goal while Bristol Rovers has minus 2 goal. Now to do the calculation, you are going to introduce sharpest formula 101, and evaluation is the calculation of sharpest formula 101. So right now, evaluation for sharpest formula 101, last match of their head to head is 1-1. In their head-to-head matches, the time they meet each other last, they play 1-1. Now, Strawberry goals minus conceded remain 1. Bristol Rovers goal minus conceded remain minus 2. Now, head-to-head of Strawberry is 2 win. Head-to-head of Bristol Rovers is 1 win, which means in last 5 matches of these 2 teams, Strawberry has 1 goal, Bristol Rovers has minus 2 goals. Now head to head of Strawberry and Bristol Rovers when they meet each other in last 5 matches, that is known as head to head. So Strawberry has 2 wins, Bristol Rovers has only 1 win, and draw is 2, which means Strawberry has winning ability and agility than Bristol Rovers, and Strawberry is also playing home match. These above correlation give us 60% assurance that Strawberry can beat Bristol Rovers because they have highest number of winning and lowest number of conceded. Now Strawberry current form, win is 2, draw is 2, lose is 1. Bristol Rovers current form, win is 2, draw is 1, lose is 2. Now Strawberry current goal 1-1-1, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-1, 0-0. Bristol Rovers current goals 1-2, 2-2, 0-2, 2-0, 0-0. This above correlation shows that Strawberry is not in scoring form, which they are playing defensive game in order not to lose home match. Strawberry did not want to lose home match. That is the reason why Strawberry will be the team to win this particular match they want to play. Evaluation: the scoreline between both teams can't be more than 2 goal distance. Any one of them, either Strawberry, which is playing home match, or Bristol Rovers, which is playing away match, cannot score more than 2 goals. None of them will score more than 2 goals. Now, collation of the scoreline that we need to expect from this match is 0-0, 1-0, 0-1, 1-1, 2-0, 2-1, 2-2. These are the results that we can expect. But to know the particular one they will play, we have to evaluate head-to-head current form. Now the collation will be remove 0-1 because Bristol Rovers don't have winning advantage. The current form shows that Bristol Rovers that is playing away match doesn't have winning advantage. That's the reason why we have to remove the correct score of 0-1. Now remove 1-0 because Strawberry have played 1-0 and 0-1. Now look it up to Strawberry last 5 matches. Strawberry last 5 matches they play 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-1, 0-0, which means Strawberry has played 1-0 and 0-1 in the previous match. That means they can't play 1-0 again in this match they want to play. So we are going to remove 1-0 and 0-1. Remove 0-0 because Bristol Rovers likes to score and concede. We are not going to give them 0-0. The reason why we cannot give them 0-0 is that Bristol Rovers, which is the opponent team of Strawberry, doesn't like to play 0-0. They normally score and concede. That's the reason why we are going to remove 0-0. Remove 1-1 because they have played 1-1 in last 2 matches they meet each other. Now looking up to previous match results. To the previous match result, they have played 1-1 2 times back to back. Bristol Rovers versus Strawberry 1-1, Strawberry versus Bristol Rovers 1-1. They have played 1-1 in their last 5 matches 2 times back to back, which means they can't play 1-1 again in this match. Now, after removing 0-0, 1-0, 0-1 and 1-1, the remaining 3 correct score is now 2-0, 2-1 and 2-2. So how will you know the particular option they will play their correct score in these 3 remaining correct score, which is 2-0, 2-1 and 2-2? Now this is how to do the calculation. Strawberry did not concede much goals in their current form, so remove 2-2. Look up to Strawberry current form. Their current form is 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-1 and 0-0. Out of their last 5 matches, they did not concede 2 goals. That means Bristol Rovers cannot score 2 goals from Strawberry because they did not concede 2 goals in their last 5 matches. So we are going to remove 2-2 and it will remain 2-0 and 2-1. So now it remains 2-0 and 2-1. Bristol Rovers likes to score, so remove 2-0 because Bristol Rovers, which is the opponent of Strawberry, like to score and they like to concede. That means 2-0 cannot work as well. Now looking up to Bristol Rovers previous match result, they play 2-1, 2-2, 2-0, 2-0, 1-0, which means Bristol Rovers like to score and they also like to concede. That's the reason why 2-0 will not work. Bristol Rovers will like to score from 1 to 2 goals. Strawberry will also like to score from 1 to 2 goals. That means go can happen in this match. That's the reason why we have to remove 2-0. After removing 2-0 and 2-2, it remains only 2-1 as the final correct score. So the final result is 2-1. This match, Strawberry versus Bristol Rovers, we play 2-1. And in that particular year, I played this particular correct score and they play 2-1. So in this calculation, Strawberry versus Bristol Rovers 2-1 is 100% guarantee, and I can give it 99% guarantee. While 2-0 will be 70% guarantee and 2-2 will be 50-50. If you like, you can play 3 good tickets. The first game you have to play is 2-1. Let's say you have 10k, you want to stake 10k, that is your capital. Stake 7k on 2-1 because they will play 2-1. Now stake 2k on 2-0 and stake 1k on 2-2. Stake out of your 10k, stake 7k on 2-1, stake 2k on 2-0, stake 1k on 2-2 because 2-1 is 99% guarantee, while 2-0 is 70% guarantee and 2-2 is 50% guarantee. So the final result is 2-1, and this is the same calculation you are going to use no matter the team and league you want to predict their correct score. Make sure they are team that normally play under goal market and use this same calculation to predict their correct score. Winning is 100% guarantee, and this is exactly how to predict correct score of 2-1 successfully. Correct score of 2-1 successfully. This is how to do the prediction. Make sure you like, always click the like button, like and share this video, subscribe if this is your first time for being to this channel, and in next video I'm going to teach you how to predict draw, and I will also show you 10 best soccer prediction site right now in 2026. I will also show you how to predict 1 times 2, and I will also show you secret odds that normally come on real football games every weekend. If you play those secret odds, you are going to win, and in that video I will show you the particular option you are going to give that secret odd when you see them on real football games. Winning is 100% guarantee if you follow me. Turn on your notification for my live stream. I always say that I'm going to start live stream this week, so make sure you turn on your notification in order to get notified anytime I come online for the live stream. Make sure you like and share. Click the like button right now.